Well, as many North Texas school districts struggle to increase teacher pay and fix dilapidated school buildings and get new technology, a Fox 4 investigation has uncovered some pricey perks that you may not know the people at the top are getting.
So among our findings, houses, an interest-free $1.2 million loan, and other perks that truly add up to hundreds of thousands of dollars across the region. Fox 4's Lori Brown has the story.
One of our most interesting finds is a 5-acre property owned by Grand Prairie ISD. Set far back from the road, it is a 4-bedroom home complete with a swimming pool. It's all worth more than $400,000. The person living inside, Grand Prairie ISD's superintendent.
Set back along a scenic, tree-lined private drive with a windy creek is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,800-square-foot home, complete with a 3-car garage and swimming pool. If you're interested, too bad, it's not for sale. Grand Prairie ISD already bought it. The district used money from the 2015 bond program, but they did not disclose the amount of tax dollars they spent. The Dallas Central Appraisal District values the home at more than $400,000. Parents we spoke with in the neighborhood had no idea the district purchased a home.
Oh, I didn't really know about that until you told me about it today.
Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool at all.
Earning more than $360,000 a year, Superintendent Dr. Susan Hull is the highest paid superintendent in North Texas. The rent is $2,000 a month. Hull pays only $1,000 out of her pocket since she gets a $1,000 a month housing stipend. The district says it bought the home because it needed part of the property for a road to relieve traffic at its popular Gardner Fine Arts Academy. The school is being expanded now. Since the homeowner did not want to split up the property, the district bought it all in January last year. Then, 6 months later, Dr. Hull's new contract included a clause that she would live in a house owned by the district. But we're still waiting for the district to show us plans for where the road would go. And Sam Buckmeyer, the district spokesman, has not said when construction will start.
Some people might say that it seems odd for the superintendent to be living in a house owned by taxpayers with a swimming pool.
It's not uncommon for superintendents to live in homes owned by districts.
To find out how many other superintendents get housing included, we looked at the contracts of the other 9 highest paid superintendents in North Texas. Among the 10 highest paid superintendents, the only other one with housing included is in Highland Park. Here, the district is giving Superintendent Dr. Tom Trigg a $1.2 million interest-free loan for this house on top of his $320,000 salary. But here, the superintendent is required to live in this district, where the median home price is nearly $1.7 million.
On top of that interest-free home loan, the Highland Park superintendent gets $5,000 a year for having a doctorate degree. The Grand Prairie ISD spokesperson told us Red Oak ISD has a house for interim superintendent Alan Oakley too, but earning $164,000 a year, he is not among the top 10 highest paid. Red Oak ISD bought a 2,500 square foot home in 2011 for previous superintendent Dr. Scott Nevin. It's next to the district's football stadium. We found other pricey perks. Out of the 10 contracts we examined, Arlington ISD's superintendent, Dr. Marcelo Cavazos, is the only one who automatically receives $12,000 a year for business expenses on top of his $290,000 salary. That includes things like meals and events with board members and those with a relationship with the district. The other districts pay or reimburse business expenses on a case-by-case basis. Dr. Cavazos gets a $43,000 annual bonus for meeting performance goals. Grand Prairie ISD Superintendent Dr. Susan Hull gets an extra $60,000 a year for 3 years to ensure she'll stay in the job. We tried to speak with the superintendent herself, but she did not want to talk on camera. Instead, she gave us this statement, writing, "I was already interested in moving to a smaller house since my children are grown and on their own now. I thought I could help the community by temporarily renting the smaller house on the new Gardner Support property to, in a sense, help buy down the purchase price of the property until it is developed into additional instructional or staff development space." Grand Prairie School Board president declined an interview too. School spokesperson Sam Buckmeyer says the district plans to use the home for instructional activities in the future.
It's all about the flexibility. We could do just about anything, ranging from training to on-site development with students to the instructional part of it. It could vary. It could really vary. It's a broad.
Would the district be gutting and renovating the house to accommodate that, or keep it as is?
That is one of many options. The options are to keep it as is, to raise it, to build another building. I mean, anything you can think of, that option is there.
Okay. Would the district keep the swimming pool?
Oh, I'm not aware of that. That's for brighter minds than me.
Minds, they wouldn't talk to us though.
Dr. Hull has been Grand Prairie superintendent for 10 years. 12 years ago, she was named Texas Superintendent of the Year. But parents we talked with were surprised to find out that their tax dollars had bought the school district a house.
It's kind of not fair in a way for the taxpayers, because we're paying that for the district, for the students. So it should benefit the student.
Oh, makes us wonder where our tax money's going here.
Where do you want to see your tax dollars going?
Back into the schools, not into her, the way she's living.
The district says this setup is only temporary, but there is no timeline for when the district will use the house for something else or when the road will be built.
Okay, so it's sort of her house indefinitely at the moment.
Correct.
The district is charging us $50 for public documents showing us how much it's spent on renovations and maintenance at the property. We agreed to the charges more than 6 weeks ago, but the district still has not provided the information. The district also hasn't yet provided the form that would show how much the district paid for the house. Lori Brown, Fox 4 News.